I recently went to Paris about a month ago and picked up a few things from the wonderful French pharmacies that are all over Paris, and I also picked up a couple of bits from Sephora, so I thought I'd share those with you, as some of these are products that are harder to get hold of in the UK, and should you be travelling to Paris or France you might want to have a look and try and pick them up yourselves. So when I went to the French pharmacies I picked up a couple of bits that I had bought the last time that I went to Paris as a bit of a staple product, and you're probably not surprised to know that I picked up a couple of Bioderma micellar waters, which is the sensitive one, which is the one with a pink lid. There's a one with a blue lid, I think, and a green lid as well, which is for different skin types. This one I just find is the most sensitive, and for me it just works really, really beautifully. It's the sort of original micellar water. Pretty much every brand now, skincare wise, is bringing out a micellar water, from the drugstore brands right up to high-end brands as well. You can buy it in really big bottles. But it's a really, really great product. If you've not tried micellar water, then this is the original sort of cult product that pretty much all the other brands have copied, but basically it's the most gentle kind of cleanser you can use. It feels like water, it doesn't feel like oil or there's any sensation of any sort of chemical at all. It's paraben free, it's alcohol free, it's hypoallergenic, so it's really great if you've got sensitive skin, particularly sensitive eyes. I like using this to remove particularly my eye makeup first before I then do another cleanse, either with an oil cleanser or a balm cleanser. So it's a really, really great way to start your cleansing routine, or if you just want a really light cleanse, this sort of product is really, really handy, very, very useful. And if you're going to Paris, then I'd recommend checking out these in the French pharmacy because they do really great dual pack deals. It's much, much cheaper to buy them in Paris than to order them online, which you can do, and also it's now available in Boots, but smaller volumes rather than the big size. I think you can get, I think it's a 250ml one, which is half this size, or maybe a 300ml, I'm not 100% sure. Another product that I bought from the French pharmacy, which came in a double pack, was a dry shampoo, and it's this one here, which is by a company called Klorane, which is a French pharmacy brand, but we can actually get it in the UK. I actually, funnily enough, picked up one of these while I was browsing in Boots about a month before I went to Paris, and I'd not seen the brand before, I wasn't familiar with it, but it sounded like something I'd like to try, as I love dry shampoos, I use them all the time, and this one interested me because it's got oat milk in it and a little bit more of a natural ingredient base. So I really wanted to try this, and I picked up the one which I got in Paris as well, which is for brown to darker hair, which contains a beige mineral pigment which adapts to darker hairs, and I really, really liked it. In fact, I used it in my Get Ready With Me Paris video if you want to see it in action, but it's really, really refreshing, very, very pleasant to use. It feels less sticky and less tacky than some more talky based dry shampoos, so I really, really liked it. It's a little bit more expensive to buy in the UK than from the French pharmacies, but it's a really, really great product. If you like a more natural, quite high grade dry shampoo, then I'd say go and give this a go. The darker one is great for sort of my hair. Even though I've got the sort of balayage through my hair, I haven't found that it shows up or changes the colour at all of the like blonde hair. Not the cheapest dry shampoo that you can buy on the market, but it's a very, very nice product. Lovely natural ingredients, as well as a really great effect. A new product that I picked up from the French pharmacy that I had on my list to try this time that I went to Paris was a face mist from Caudalie, and it's their Beauty Elixir or Eau de Beauté face mist, which is a very, very big cult product. I've heard loads about it, lots of beauty bloggers have raved about it, lots of makeup artists rave about it, and it's a really lovely, refreshing mist which you can use on your face any time of the day, but it's a really great sort of pick-me-up radiance booster to really help sort of liven up your face and make you sort of feel better as well. So it's kind of one of those products that's maybe not an essential for your sort of beauty regime, but it's a sort of nice added extra. I'll just spray a little bit of the elixir to my face just so I can experience it, and if you can see on camera, it's quite a nice sort of misting, freshening sort of spray. It is quite wet in terms of the spray itself, so you don't need loads of it, and you can sort of just feel it sort of sitting on your skin, but it's not so wet that you'd feel like it would ruin your makeup, as of course it is supposed to really help set your makeup as well. It smells absolutely lovely. It's so refreshing. That minty rosemary smell is really lovely and natural. It's 100% natural perfume rather than anything sort of added in for the smell, and something that could just really help give you a bit of a pick-me-up in the afternoon should you feel like you're lagging a little bit. Say you're at work, if you're at an office, leave it in your sort of desk drawer, and then before you go to a meeting just spray a little bit to sort of pick you up a little bit and make your skin feel a little bit more sort of moisturised and refreshed ready for the next thing that you're about to face. Another product that I really wanted to try from the French pharmacy, which I'd read about, was a product from Phyto, which is a really lovely French hair care brand. I've used actually a couple of their shampoos and conditioners before, which you can buy quite easily in the UK, but there's a huge range of products that is in the sort of Phyto family of products, and one of them that is quite famous is Phyto 7, which is basically like a day cream for your hair. So this is a really lovely finishing product if you've got any dryness to your ends of your hair, or you've got flyaways or frizz. So I really liked using this. You hardly need any of it at all. It's sort of like a creamy balm consistency, and it's quite fine when you sort of pick it up and sort of rub it into your hands. And then as you sort of smooth it through your hair, it absorbs really quickly into your hair. It doesn't feel sticky or weighty at all, and it just helps sort of give the smoothness to the ends of your hair that you might like, and also helps give it a little bit of shine as well. So this is a really great product, particularly now that I've got colour treated hair, as the ends are more dry than the roots, but I don't want to put too heavy a conditioner on my roots. So this is great just to sort of make up for any loss of moisture to the ends of your hair, and it's really, really easy to apply. You hardly need any at all. One of these little tubes is going to last a really, really long time, and you can apply it sort of however much you need when you need it. Basically, for any dryness in your hair, this is a really lovely product to just help smooth off the ends, but without weighing it down or making it feel greasy or heavy. While I was in Paris, I also took the opportunity to go to Sephora, which we don't have here in the UK, and I picked up just a couple of products from there. A couple that were new and a couple that I'd bought before. And two products that I'd bought before but I wanted to buy again are two lipsticks from their own sort of Sephora brand, and these are the cream lip stains, and I bought them in Always Red No. 1, which is a really, really great product that I couldn't get last time for some reason. And I also repurchased the sort of more orangey shade here, which I'm actually wearing on my lips today, which is called Watermelon Slice. Now, those of you that watched my last Paris video will know that I bought this one last time, and unfortunately it disappeared and I never saw it again, and maybe one day I'll find it, but for a year I haven't found it, and I really wanted to try this lip stain, so I rebought it again, and I'm really pleased, and so I'm going to hang on to it as much as possible so that I don't lose it. And I really love the colour. As I've said, I'm wearing it right now on camera, and I don't know if it shows as brightly as it is in real life, but it's a really wonderful bright orange tangerine lip shade. So the Watermelon Slice colour I'm wearing on my lips, and as you can see it's a really, really bright orange colour, and it's got a fantastic colour payoff. It's really, really beautiful. It's sort of a more corally orangey red, and I think it's a really, really great colour for summer. And the other one that I picked is a really great sort of classic red colour. The great thing about these lipsticks is they last so incredibly well on the lips. Once you've applied them, they dry to a really lovely matte finish, which gives that nice graphic look to your lipstick, and it really does last and stays beautifully on the lips. Because they are a matte finish, they are going to be a little bit more drying on your lips, so make sure that your lips and your skin on your lips is in great condition before you use them. Make sure they're nicely hydrated, but they do need to be dry, as it will slip off your lips and sort of smudge in a funny way. So I find today that I've used a lip liner underneath, and then on top I've applied the lipstick, and I've applied the lipstick a little bit with a doe foot applicator, and then I've used a fine lip brush to just sort of do the edges. If you're like me and really interested in beauty and what's new and where the trends are coming from, then you might be aware that a lot of the newest and latest beauty trends are coming from Korea, and the BB creams and the cushion foundations, all of those products are Korean trends that have found their way over to Europe. And in Sephora they actually had a Hot in Korea stand, and one of the products that I picked up from that stand was this, and it's the Konjac Purifying Face Sponge, which has bamboo charcoal extract, which is why it's this sort of grey colour. This I just thought looked really, really interesting and a different way to cleanse your face. You can either use it on its own with just water, or you can use a facial cleanser as well. And the idea of this is to soak it with warm water and then squeeze out the excess and use it in circular motions to sort of buff and exfoliate your face in a sort of gentle, soft, natural way. I've not tried it yet, so I don't know how soft it is, but I'm assuming that it does have a more exfoliating effect, so it might be too much for a very sensitive skin. But I'll give it a go and I'll let you know how I get on with it. While I was also in Sephora, I picked up a new product from a new brand that I've not tried before, which is the By Terry brand, and it's their Ombre Blackstar Eye Crayon, which is an amazing colour fix cream eyeshadow. I picked it up in the shade Blond Opal, which is a really beautiful golden shimmery shade, which is quite a light sort of white goldy colour as opposed to something more yellowy or sort of bronzy coloured. So I think it's a really, really beautiful colour. Again, these products are quite expensive but are really, really high quality, and you can build up the colour of these products absolutely beautifully on the eyes. I actually put it on today and I wore it all over the lid of my eyelid, and then I buffed it in with a fluffy brush from MAC, and I'll insert a video of me applying that now so you can see how it applies. Once it's been blended in beautifully, it stays wonderfully all day, and it can work really beautifully in this sort of light shade as a base colour, or you can use it on its own, again lightly, or you can build it up to a more fuller, more strongly pigmented finish. And it's very, very smoothing, it's very, very soft, very, very easy to apply. It's very easy to use in this sort of applicator, and again you could just smudge it with your fingers, or a brush makes it a little bit more of a finer finish. There are loads of beautiful shades in this range, from the lighter shade, which is probably this one, right through to some darker shades as well. So there are lots of different ones that I'd like to try. They're not a cheap product, but I think they have such a high pigment and you don't need much product, so it should last a really long time. I also tried a product from a new brand to me, which is the Yves Rocher brand, and I picked up a body lotion, and I picked up the Nourishing Lipid Replenishing Lotion, which has oat extract, and it's for very dry skin, mineral oil free, colorant free, paraben free. It's also got organic almond oil in it and also organic agave sap in it from Mexico. So it's got very, very lovely natural ingredients, and the oats are very, very soothing for sensitive skin. It's got a very, very light texture for something that is so hydrating, and you don't need very much, and a little bit goes a long way. So as you can see, as I'm sort of rubbing it in, it pretty much disappears into my skin straight away. It feels really nourishing, it's really softening to the skin, and it's not heavy, sticky, cakey in the way that some body moisturisers can almost suffocate your skin. And you know that it's got lots of lovely natural and organic products in it. You can buy this in the UK, they have an online UK website. It's a really, really lovely French brand. Loads of different products for skin, for body, hair, everything. And they've got really, really lovely stores as well. So that is it for my Paris beauty haul this time. So if you're going to Paris this year, have a look at those products that I picked up. Also have a look at my last Paris haul video. I'll link it in the description bar below to see a whole range of different products, except the Sephora lipsticks, which made an appearance, and the Bioderma, which made an appearance. Thanks very much for watching. Please make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up to date with all my latest videos from Dressing Room Diaries, and I hope to see you soon.